What's good, Kenya University Esports Ranking Games? It's your girl Mitch Gaming. I just saw a text in the WhatsApp group that made me laugh, to be honest. But other than that, karibuni sana kwenye live stream. For those who are already here, asante sana kwa kujoin the live. We are in week 3 for the Kenya University Esports Ranking Games. Of course, the dates were changed because I could not avoid the inevitable. It was clashing with another live, but it's good that we are here. We have the live stream according to the request you guys had that you needed the live stream for the games, and I am here for that. Looking at the flight path, it is coming from Mongnai all the way to Camp Alpha. And you can see some teams will be landing together, of course, and then we just have those maybe solos that will not be landing at the same place, which is totally fine. At the end of the day, we are trying to get to the top and win the free gems that you get after you become the top team. And then the gems that you get from Carry Fast, they convert to UC. And since PRP it's almost ending, the people who will be winning this season's Kenya University Esports Ranking Games will be having UC to purchase RP for the next season. See, that's basically a win-win for that team. But karibuni for the live. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the Kuer YouTube channel, and you can share the live link to every single PUBG Mobile group that you're in, just to get more people watching us and enjoying the live stream with you guys. And let's have a look where people have landed. I guess we're going to have a fight here where we have SRV Bot Kings team. There is a team right next to them in Camp Alpha. We can see the AP players, that is Jum Jum and Wamagui, are also around them there in Camp Alpha. We are going to expect a fight happening right there. In Camp Bravo, it's only one team. Lakabi, we also have another solo. BLNK Hakai has been playing as a solo for quite some time. Sijui mbona, but hopefully with time he'll get a team that will be playing with him. But this is the only place we're going to expect a fight. For the other places, they have no one right next to them, so it's basically going to be a wait before we can have any fight happening as of now. AP Uwamagui, we can see him waiting patiently for someone from Team 6 to get a push happening, but it seems like they have decided to retreat. Kuna watu wamesema this season they must get the gems to win the games for Carry Fast. So whatever you have to do to win, you do it. Wale wananyambia nisiweke delay. I see you. I know the plan. Najua mnataka lazima mshinde mpate your win. LD Ivansky unfortunately has been knocked. He's not with his teammates. The teammates have already made it. This is a team I've not seen playing before. He's alone, right? Hakuna mtu na yeye. But this is a team I've not seen playing before, but it's good to have them in. Unajua kuna wale wajakuwa wakijoin. Some people did not have net, but shule pia ni kazi zimefungwa, or they're almost getting closed with vile lecturers on a strike hapa na pale. It's becoming tricky watu kwenda shule, unaelewa? So before warudi, let's enjoy the Kenya University Esports Ranking Games. Let's rank up and at least get ourselves the win that we need, the UC, that is from the gems that you get from Carry Fast. Other than that, wale wana watch nimewakawia sana. I can see let me just check. TYC Smith Tupo site, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Karibu sana. I can see Abdi's also saying let's go, so let's get it. These games are going to be 5 of them. We are in game 1. 5 games tonight to compensate for the games that are not played the other day. And I'm hoping the players can play till 5 games are done. Kuna wale, I'm not sure if they're comfortable with playing 5 games. Kuna wale wanaingianga PUBG Mobile, wanacheza game kama 2, wanaenda zao. So for tonight, they'll have to strain kidogo and play 5 games today. Let's just have a quick look at what everyone else is doing. We have Team 10 here, where we usually have No Mercy, No Hate, No Praise 254, and the Magirls Beta. That is Team 10 right next to them. There is a player from Team 6. That is Kaswende's team, SRV Bot King. They're all in the same place together with Koto Mine. They are together. Let's see. Sorry about that, I'm back. So in Camp Alpha, we still have team 3 around, that is AP Wamagui and AP Jum Jum. The other ones are close to each other. And finally, we have a knock there from Kaswende, getting his knock and fast on Jum Jum from AP. That means that leaves only one guy from AP, and that is Wamagui. I don't know if he's going to get a push happening here. I'm like Atakidogo. He will think about retreating and going as far away as possible from everyone else. Watch out to Taona, but we had a team in boot camp. They seem to have changed their location. RW Criminal is doing the usual scouting here and there just to see where the enemy team is. And it's going to be an interesting fight because Criminal is alone. He's running open field. We have the players there from LD right in front of him, so they might just encounter each other in a few. And I'm not sure if LD knows that there's someone right in front of them. Keith, okay, they cannot see him yet, but if Keith is careful, they can see RW Criminal running right in front of them. He has been spotted. Beautiful spray there from Keith, and we have RW Criminal getting knocked. Excuse me. And just like that, RW have lost one of their players, leaving just GST TZ. And Chippy Chips from their team Kaswende, they're getting pushed by AP Wamagui. They have a good knock there and a fast immediately. Kaswende has been taken back slowly. We want to see what SRV Bot King is going to be up to. We have seen him before. There's a game he was a solo akaka pahali kwa building for quite some time. And then game Hikisha, he got the last win on one of the rec players. I think then that was Tessa. And Bot King got that kill. So now he has to do not really a 1v1, but AP Wamagui is a solo. And if Bot King is going to engage in a fight against him, it's basically going to be some sort of 1v1. Even though Bot King has teammates, that's a different case. But it's going to be a 1v1, and Wamagui is waiting there patiently for someone to make a mistake. Let's just go back where we have GSTTZ and his teammate Chippy Chips, and right in front of them we have the LD players. I think they're going for that revenge fight where you have to get back at the team that got your teammate, taking them back slowly. Chippy Chips with the beautiful spray, getting some damage, and Mular Kim not getting a knock yet. Kim still exposes himself. Chippy Chips trying to get some good spray happening here. We still don't have a knock. But if the player that was flanked, that is a GSTTZ, let me just hold my phone like this for a bit. Okay, so GSTTZ might spot him, but luckily for Chippy Chips, he got some view on all the Muller. Kim taking a knock on him probably is going to be tested right now. But Keith is trying to smoke up. This might not work if he's trying to get maybe a revive. The player is really low, and before he gets there, might be just too late because TZ has decided to get the fast happening there. And now Keith, the person who actually got the kill on their teammate, is the one remaining sporting GSTTZ, and also Chippy Chips coming closer to him. He has to be careful because with the way he's standing and moving, he might be spotted by Chippy Chips. But let's give it time. Probably something nice might be happening there. Let's go. Chippy Chips taking his sweet time. The players there, No Mercy, are also closer to where we have SRV Bot King. AP team coming closer. We have ranks there, and Hitler going towards where we have SRV Bot King, where we saw Kaswende that been taken back slowly there by AP Wamagui. So we might see a fight there. BLNK Hakai doing the usual wide flank. He's usually a solo, and most of the time we see him doing those wide flanks, avoiding the fights. Sometimes camps out, not really camping, but holds a building for a while. Keith receiving some damage there from GSTTZ, and Chippy Chips coming from the back. We have LD taken back to lobby by Chippy Chips. GG's, and now we have just 7 teams remaining around here, where we have the players from SRV's team that is in Camp Alpha. We have a good amount of teams right around there, so we should probably get a fight sooner or later coming from that point. Let's look at these players here. We have not seen them moving at all. That is Deadly Ralph and Pappy B. They're basically holding this building. We are going to wait some time before that fight happens. Unfortunately, I did not get an advanced room card, so we're using the usual rooms, and it might take some time before we have people pushing, but it's okay. Actually, let me see. Now we cannot access those esports room cards. There are some esports room cards from the Somali side. I'll just see if I can get them from someone. But let's look around. Let's just go back where we have team 6. We're seeing they're closing in on each other, seeing how closer they're getting to each other. The players here from No Mercy and No Hate are now close enough. You can see them scoping on the team 6 player, trying to get some damage there. Press did get a spray, but we did not see any damage happening yet. But unfortunately for him, he just exposed his position to the players from team 6, that is SRV Bot King and his teammate. We will see people there getting pushed sooner or later. Depends on what is going to when we're going to see anything happening next. But let's see, team 10 getting closer. Camp Alpha is going to be a hot drop. Let's say it's going to be a hot drop. I want to check on the players here. GST, TZ, and Chippy Chips. They're not aware, but there's a team right next behind them. They actually did get to see them because Ralph exposed himself. And now TZ trying to get some damage on Ralph. Let's look at the POV on Ralph here. You can see the damage there. GST, TZ is low. Beautiful spray from Ralph. But we really have a knock. Chippy Chips at the flank. Gets a knock on Ralph. The teammate there, Papi B, just holding patiently, waiting for someone to make a mistake. Of course, he has now moved and Chippy Chips had the movement. We have a push happening, trying to get some damage. Beautiful damage on Chippy Chips. He is low. Switches the gun there. Oh, Chippy Chips is dancing. Okay, you're taking your sweet time. You might just expose yourself. And Chippy Chips with a good damage on Papi B, trying to get TZ, and just like that, Team 5 have been knocked out by Team 2. GG's to you guys. Let's go back to where we have AP. Team seems like teams have gotten closer to each other. No Hate getting tasted, knocked and tasted immediately by AP Hitler. Let me just look at AP Hitler right now and see what is going to happen. Sorry. So here in Camp Alpha, the zone is shifting. People are going far away from each other. Hey, how can I join this tournament, or is it too late? Kaginya here from University of Nairobi. Nice to have you around, Kaginya. Any monetary requirements to join? No, there are no monetary requirements. It is a free for all to join. There is no payment. You just have to register with your friends. If you have friends in the University of Nairobi that play PUBG Mobile, go ahead and gather yourselves, become a 4-man army or even 6. You can have your subs there and you can play the Kenya University Esports Ranking games. And then when you win for that season, you guys get gems that convert to UC, and this UC you can use to get your RP, your gun skins, a lot of things just from the gems that Carry Fast is given to the winners of the PUBG Mobile category in the Kenya University Esports Ranking games. And to answer your other question, is it too late? For now, this is the last day for this season. And then the next season will be opened. Just go ahead and look for Kuer, that is Kenya University Esports Ranking Instagram page or TikTok, and follow them. When they open registration, they usually post, and then you can take your friends and you can play the game. But thank you so much for your interest in these games. I hope you can get your friends to also join, and it will become, you know, it will become a good amount of players playing, because I understand university students sometimes at night they're in class or they're not yet home, ama akuna data pale shule. It's allowed, but we're trying to get as many university students playing these games as possible and earn yourself some gems that you can get UC in the game. You don't even have to spend your money to buy the UC anymore. As long as you win the game, that's all you need. So let's just have a look at what is happening here at the No Mercy team. They already lost one of their players, that is No Hate. They encountered them. Hate was spotted by AP Hitler while he was flanking going towards Camp Alpha. BLNK Hakai, as usual, like I said, he takes his time. He doesn't really go where people are because he plays as a solo, so he has to build up some points from position points and maybe get some kills from third party and stuff like that. So let's see how it's going to work out for him, because where he's going right now, there's a team right in front of him. You can see the player there, AP Wamagui, holding the same compound we left him at. GST players, GST and Chippy Chips just moving around there with their bike. Let's look at Team 10 players. They're still in 13. No one has gotten closer to them. AP Hitler might be spotting BLNK Hakai in a few, because he's using a vehicle and he's coming this side. So probably he's going to hear the vehicle, and then we'll see whether he engages or not. BLNK Hakai doing a very wide flank, but this vehicle is loud enough for you to hear. With where AP Hitler is, I believe he should be able to hear a vehicle passing by. He just did, and you can see he's trying to retreat, not to expose himself, which is okay. Let's look at the players from Team 6. There's someone right in front of them, not really in front of them, but AP Ranks is not that far from them. You can see him just beneath them. There's a player there, AP Ranks. We also have AP Wamagui, almost as close to everyone else, but let's see what happens here. SRV Bot King getting closer. Let's look at them. I'm yet to see a fight happening. How to register? I believe I answered that before you even asked, but it's usually they'll just update everything. You'll see this is where registration happens, this is what you do, this is how you do it. Everything is usually stated, but I'm going to also post on my social media. You can check me out on TikTok or Instagram. TikTok, I go by the name Mitch Gaming. Instagram, I go by the name Mitch Gaming _PUBG. You can check on either. I'll just make sure to update you guys in case there are any events or anything happening PUBG Mobile related, or any game that I'm familiar with. But mostly I'll be doing PUBG Mobile updates for you guys. So we have people getting closer there. SRV Bot King, we have TZ and his teammate, we have AP players getting closer, we have No Hates, a team right beneath where everyone else is. You have BLNK Hakai and AP Hitler closer to each other. So on that side of the map, we are going to see a lot of fight happening. Excuse me. Entity player Chippy Chips gets spotted. The damage is massive. He is basically 0 HP. He just went in the vehicle. This is your chance to get the knock. And we have a knock there. SRV Botskin getting Chippy Chips immediately as he tries to retreat. GST TZ trying to get closer to his teammates. I don't know what happened and how he became, how he went this far from his teammate. But let's see what happens here. GST TZ trying to get the revive on his teammate Chippy Chips. They seem to be a little bit safe, and SRV Botskin cannot get any damage happening there because they cannot see because of the trees. But Chippy Chips is lucky. The revive will be taking place sooner or later. Zone shifts. It leaves everyone else far away from each other. So acha tuone. AP Hitler and BLNK Akai are still close to each other. We have in Hatin, the No team are still close to each other. AP Wamagui there right above the hill. SRV just beneath where we have SRV and his teammate. AP Ranks chilling at the same place we left him. Chippy Chips and his teammate moving around. The zone is about to shift. So watu watafosiwa kuingia kwa fight. Hata wale wenye hataki kufight sahi, they will be forced to engage in a fight. Sooner or later they need to fight. Hivyo tu. Hakuna otherwise. Oh, we have a knock there. He's dusted. The GST TZ and his teammates are taking down the No team. Let me just go where they are. Sorry, I was getting distracted. I just seen someone was asking me why the game started so fast. And I gave you guys 15 whole minutes. 15 minutes to join the room. 15. And that is the game starting so fast. Nah. You all need to understand how it runs, you know. You need to keep time. If I put the codes right now and say this is the time the game starts, then you have to immediately join before that time reaches. Unajua? Don't say it's too fast. And I've given you a whole 15 minutes plus 2 minutes. That is 17 minutes to join a room. That's a lot of time. Let me then request for the next one to be opened. Mm. Mm-hmm. I have to be opened. Okay, so seeing how it is happening here, the zone is shifting, it's becoming smaller. Bill and K Hakai has finally moved, and you can see it's still at the same place, almost closer to where we have the AP teammates. The zone is a hole in the hill, okay? So what watafosiwa kujua how to fight with someone who's beneath you or right above you. You have to understand how to when to scope, when not to scope. Sometimes if someone is right above you, when you scope, it does not see the guy because of the hill. It only shows you the hill. And if someone is beneath you, you cannot do the same thing. If you scope, okay, depends, but sometimes you can scope and spot them. But then for some other times, you can try and scope, but you will not see them because of how the hill is, or rather where the player is standing as of now. But you can see how people have been split here around the game. Okay, Poleni. I have siblings and they disturb a lot. So looking at the teams here, you can see everyone is basically holding the hill right now. The zone is moving in the next 20 seconds. Everyone has to be inside the zone. Otherwise, you won't survive. But then again, what kind of zone is this? Look at everyone holding the hill. AP Hitler can basically spot the players there from SRV. The only team that is not holding anything is Team 2, where we have Entity and GS Team. Let's see how this plays out. AP Hitler, you can spot these guys right beneath you. What is not happening? AP Wamagui getting closer. He might be the one spotting Hitler right now. Shotgun in the hand. Oh, Stream snipers. What about eFootball Mobile? I believe that is also being planned out for, and then you guys will be told when it's ready. So AP team is getting closer. AP Hitler and his teammate. The zone is shift. They have 7 seconds. You cannot hold this place for that long. You have to move. Look at GST, TZ, Entity, player chips right beneath them. We might see also something happening there, but let's give it time. Let's go. They're taking their sweet time, by the way. AP ranks get spotted by GSTTZ and knock and an immediate thrust. Let's see. Oh, so the people on the lower side of the hill are the one taking down the people right above them. But how is that happening? Look at BLNK Hakai. He gets what? TZ. TZ gets someone else. Oh my days, guys. You have the upper hand, you know. You can easily spot these people, but it is not working out for you. SRV, Bot King and his teammates, they have someone right above them that is one of the AP players. Might be spotted. We see Hitler gets his knock there, gets an immediate thrust. Where's Hitler right now? He might be able to get another knock. But right above Hitler, we have AP Wamagui. He's not going for that push. He's snaking patiently, waiting for Hitler to make a mistake. So let's see how this works out. Jamaa. Yeah, jamani. I don't know if my message has been seen to open the next one. Okay, so we have now 4 teams remaining. We have AP Wamagui, AP Hitler, SRV Bot Kings team. We have GSTTZ and Chippy Chips as the only players remaining. The zone is shifting in 3 seconds. Hapa ni kama kidogo watu watacheza healing game, but acha tuone, probably it's going to be one of those healing games that The least person you expect to survive is the one that is going to survive. Well, let's see. SRB Bot King goes a little bit lower. The players from GST right beneath him, that is Chippy Chips and GST TZ. Right above him, Hitler and Wamagui. Oh my days. Wamesema tungoje. Wakasema we be patient. Chippy Chips and his teammate right beneath them as SRB Bot King getting naded. Beautiful nades coming there from Chippy Chips. But we do not have a knock yet. Another one should be cooked up because Bot King is really low. And we can get a knock there easily. But Nisawa, everyone is taking their sweet time. Zone is closing in. Bot King has to go a little bit higher just to try and find a way how he's going to go up the hill. You can go to your left and you'll go up the hill. But okay. Yes, like that. What is not happening? Yes, he can go up. But this zone will not be friendly. 20 seconds and the zone shifts. AP Wamagui anajibamba. Hana haraka kabisa. Cooking up a nade, trying to get SRV Bot King. Will he get that kill? A nice nade. Do you have a Kobe? Nice. SRV Bot King is down. He has a self-revive kit, so he needs to get the fast. And there we go. 2 teams now remaining. AP Wamagui versus GST TZ and Chippy Chips. They're the last ones remaining. Oh my god, the fall damage will be crazy. La 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 la. He needs to heal as he goes down. That's the only way he's going to survive. Less than 10 seconds remaining now, and they'll be pressured to engage in a fight. Nah. Oh, cooking up nades might not help you because the people you're fighting against are right beneath you, quite far. Not there. He gives up. He's almost losing it, and just like that, Chippy Chips and his teammate have gotten that win. There we go. That is it for game number 1. That was basically a healing game, but AP Wamagui missed that. He was about to get it, but I don't know what happened. He just lost that. So GG's on that win for Entity Chips and his teammate, getting 8 eliminations. Coming second, you have AP with 3. Third, we have Haswende's team 2, 4th AP 2, 5 BLNK Hakai 0, 6 No Team 0, 7 Deadly Ralph and his teammate 0, 8 LD 1 elimination. Going a lot with 5 defeats, we have GST TZ, Best Companion with 1 rescue, GST TZ. Well, that is it for game number 1. We have 4 more games to go and we can call it a night. So let's see how this plays out. See you guys in a few. BRB.
Just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the glow. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. Oh, go in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion,
Apple Vision Pro. That's a $4,000 mistake.
Okay, welcome back to game number 2, and I'm spectating Chippy Chips. Him and GSTTZ, they're the ones who got the win for their team there in the previous game. That was in game 1. We are in game 2. We have 5 games to go tonight for PUBG Mobile category, Kenya University Esports Ranking games. Na I hope watu wameingia kama teammates, you know. Excuse me. We've been seeing people joining as solos and all that. Crown ya eFootball Mobile in a cam. Note that. Okay. But yes, let's see how this plays out in boot camp. We only have one team landing there. We can see AP team going towards where we have the LD team also. In Camp Alpha, we still have one team. In Hard Team, we have another team. In Painan, we have one team. So the only place we are probably going to expect a fight is that we have AP Wamagui and his teammate LD Muller Kim. That is where we're going to expect something to happen there. What? Any shoot happy? I have not seen this parachute. What is that? What? AP Wamagui ametoa hii parachute? Unless mimi just don't nikifuatilia, but what? It looks too good to be true, bana. But let's see how this is going to play out, where we're going to see our first fight happening and all that. Let's go back to where we have Kaswende and his teammates. Oh, actually the AP team is going towards the other AP team that has already landed right in front of them. AP Wamagui and AP Prince are currently disconnected, so they're just going to maybe land somewhere else, and probably AP Ranks and his teammate Hitler are the ones who are going to spot them as they land outside the zone. They're disconnected, so that is a disadvantage for their team there. Let me just look at them. Oh, they're back, luckily for them. One person is still landing. AP Wamagui going to where the AP team just exited, that is AP Hitler and AP Ranks. I see you whining and whining up on the floor. I know you see me looking at you and you. Usijali, there's music in my head. Lazima tungoje before fighting happen. Unajua. But if you have a question there, you can ask in the comment section. I'll be here to answer you. I'm here to answer all your questions as I cast these games. There's a Call of Duty mobile category, kuna ya Fortnite. So ziko category zake, but eFootball kidogo sijasikia. But you can ask there. I believe someone from Kuer might answer you if they're in the live. If they're not there, I will ask them on your behalf and then get back to you. We have here BLNK Hakai, finally his teammates TYC Butcher and Retired have joined the game. AP players are retreating. They're not getting closer to each other. I thought we were going to have some fight happening here, seeing that they almost landed at the same place. We have a team here heading towards boot camp. That is team 6, where we have SRV Bot King, Kaswende, and the Kuer Pubg. Oh my god. Oh my lord. We have RW Criminal here and his teammates just moving around boot camp freely, not knowing that there's a team right next to them, and they might third party, or not really third party, but they may engage in a fight against them sooner or later, just depending on how things go. But they might be engaging in a fight in a few. If not them, then AP team was the team we were expecting to see a fight, where we have the No Hate team in Heart team here. You can see the players, the teammates from BLNK Hakai's team are now going towards them. So probably we are going to see some sort of fight happening there. SRV Dice, unfortunately for him, he joined as a solo. Dice has a team, but ni kama hawako, so ni sawa. Let's just look around and see how this is going to work out for either of the teams. Acha nianywe maji. Okay, so where we have team 6, they're going towards where we have the player SRV Dice is right in front of them. I don't know if they're aware that someone is right in front of them, but SRV Dice does have company right next to him. We've seen Dice do a wipe before. I don't know if we're going to see that tonight. But for Dice, we have seen him getting wipes, taking down whole teams, taking down duos, trios. So this might not be the first time that we are seeing him coming here, and probably we're going to get a wipe coming from him. But let's wait and see. I'm anticipating to see what is going to happen here. Painan, it's about to be a slaughterhouse with SRV Dice and the team there from team 6, that is Kaswende and his teammates. SRV Dice waiting patiently for someone to make a mistake. It seems like we have seen one of the players there from team 6 getting closer, that is Kaswende, just getting a flank here and trying to get closer. We might see something happening there. Let's look around. AP, Ranks, and his teammates have really gone far away from everyone else. They have gone to Kampong, that is quite far. Belanke, Hakai, and his teammates seem like they have stopped going towards where we had the teammates from her team, that is No Hate, and his teammates. So we're just going to have a slow game for game 2. No one is close to each other. So I'm just going to stick around here where we have SRV Dice and just wait and see what he has up his sleeves against the Kaswende's team that is right in front of him here in Painan. I am yet to check on the, let me actually even check on the ranks and see how you guys are doing. Let me see which team is leading as of now. Here it is. Let me check which team is leading as of now. Real Warriors, that is the team leading. They have 164 points. That is a lot of points. But the team that is right next to them has 98, 87, 83, 77. So the margin between position 1, not even position 1, position 2, Why Always Me, Apex Predator, API, and Apex Predators. Those 4 teams plus the position 1 team, that is the players from Real Warriors. They are the teams that have the most points, and the margin is not even that big, to be honest, and it might just close depending on how people perform. But other than that, all I can say is you guys need to put in more effort. You need to convince your teammates to play more in the Kenya University Esports Ranking games PUBG Mobile category. You need to remind them that these games are currently ongoing. They need to keep on joining, and we need to show Carry Fast that there is a community of PUBG Mobile even in the universities, and then we can maybe pull some sponsorship, you know. So we have to show up so that the sponsors can show up. You get it? But yes, for all you are doing, I keep on reminding you, the team that wins, there are some gems that you guys get, and those gems, they are Carry Fast gems. When you go to the Carry Fast shop, even when you buy UC, it is discounted. So if you have these gems, you can use the gems to buy Carry Fast, to buy PUBG UC. This UC you can use to get RP materials, weekly materials. You get 2 materials for around 1000 UC. So you can basically be even upgrading your gun. If you've never upgraded a gun, this might be your chance to do that, you know, just by playing the Kenya University Esports Ranking games, whichever category you play, PUBG or PUBG or COD. Looking at the players here from No Hate, they have all been, 2 of them have been knocked. That is No Praise 254 and his teammate No Hate are down. They're trying to get a revive, but we can see, I need to change this. We can see Retired coming in with that push. They're going closer to that team, and we have Retired is finally here getting a push there. He spots the revive taking place, gets the knock, tries to get a thrust there. Has 2 knocks of the players from Team 10 down. No Mercy getting pushed. Do we have another knock from you? We are getting a fight there with SRV Bot King, and just like that, Retired gets a wipe on the players from Team 10. Looking at Team 14 here, the team that was in Painan, against SRV Bot King have been ambushed there by Team RW. They have just joined the party. They have been able to get at least a couple of knocks and past there. They've been able to knock one player, taking that player back to lobby. Looking at Kaswende's team, they're down one player, meaning they only have 2 guys remaining. That is Kotomine and Kaswende, and we are going to have a fight happening there. Kotomine gets knocked, Thasted immediately, leaving just 1 guy remaining from Team 6. That is Kaswende. SRV Dice watching this fight as it takes place. If you make a mistake, if you're not alert, SRV Dice is right next to you and might just third party the fight and take you back to lobby. So you have to be quite careful when you're doing this. So let's see. SRV. Oh. He spots TZ, but TZ with a beautiful spray there gets SRV Dice all the way back to lobby. We have now a full team here from Entity Chips and his teammates versus a solo that has remained from Team 6, and that is none other than Kaswende. AP Ranks and his teammates have gone really far from everyone else. They need to start figuring out how they're going to make it to the zone. Looking at Team 9 here, we saw Retired getting a wipe on Team 10 where we had no hate, no mercy, and his teammates, they were all wiped out by Retired. Looking at the LD, a team, like I said, this is a team I've not seen playing before, and this is my first time seeing them coming in, and surprisingly, they have tags. So that's really good. So GG's to the whoever the captain is from that team, ensuring that the teammates have tags. That's really good. GG's. Looking at the AP team in Cow, that is AP team with Jum Jum, the 2 Wamaguis and Prince, and then we have AP Ranks and his teammate Hitler. They need to find a way of making it to the zone. They are already almost there, but they need to go closer to people. We need to have some fights happening now. We need to see people taking each other down. There's Garrett's. If you're already here in the live stream, just make sure you've liked the live, share the YouTube live stream link, and subscribe to the Kenya University Esports Ranking Games, and ensure that you are a part of this family. You can be playing whichever game that could be Call of Duty, it could be PUBG Mobile, it could be Fortnite, whichever game you're playing in the Kuer games. Just ensure you do the necessary like, share, and subscribe to the Kenya University Esports Rankings games YouTube channel. Zone is almost shifting. You can see BLNK Hakai and his teammates are going towards Painan there. There's a fight happening here in Painan. Kaswende finally retreating. He doesn't want to engage in a fight against the players there from Entity, Chips, and his teammates. There's Yasir. We've not seen Yasir for a while. Yasir, unalegea kidogo because you have enough kills. Siyo, wacha kulegea mzee. Do not legea because you are leading with the kills. But the Curry Fast will be giving us advanced room cards from the next season, so we do not have to worry about that anymore. You'll have the experience of the esports room cards, or even if they can get the esports room cards, they can purchase them, and then you can also experience the esports room cards. So right next where we have team GST players, you can see team 9 player BLNK Hakai getting closer to one of the players from RW players. Fast knock there, GST TZ getting TYC Butcher, he's down, and TZ coming in with a push. The player there Retired. Remember, he got a wipe on one of the players, not one of the players, one of the teams, that is the No Hate team. And we have a push there, they have come in hot. Yasir getting closer, Belenke Hakai getting knocked. We can see sprays there coming from the teammate from Butcher's team, but nothing is changing there. They have been able to knock, and Thirst immediately Retired. They're getting pushed by RW. Criminal switches to the shotgun. S12K is out to play. Criminal gets a molly on his teammate. Nice knock there from Retired. We have a knock, and of course a Thirst. S12K is a gun you just easily push. GST is getting closer. Retired getting a lot of fight happening here, but the DBS counts as the S12K and the teammates there have been taken back to lobby. Kaswende still retreating. This will have basically been his chance for him to, third party, get something happening there. But he's retreating. He doesn't want to engage. That is also fine. He can just wait till later on. Paradise Resort having the LD team just holding it down. They're not engaging at all with anyone in Cow. The AP team has not moved a muscle since they landed there. So we'll have to wait a little bit more before we can see any fight happening there. Because when they're still retreating, people are now changing their locations. We are yet to see where people are going to land. Excuse me. Or rather push. Sorry for confusing me. The zone has shifted, has become smaller. People are now getting closer to each other. So let's see how this plays out for everyone else. Okay, so seeing the players from GST are getting closer to where we have the LD team, they are going directly to Paradise Resort. We know what has transpired there because they are going directly to Paradise Resort. Manisawa. So they're finally here. There's a team 18 right in Paradise Resort, that is LD, and you can see GST TZ and his teammates going closer to where these guys are. We might have a push and a fight taking place. TZ still carries the DBS in the bag here. Wants to use the same gun to get a wipe on the LD team. So let's see if it works out. Yasir getting a flank there, going towards the right. And you can see TZ taking more of the left side, trying to see if they can sandwich this team. Yasir there gets his knock there on Padri. Nice knock. The players from LD are getting closer. Padri getting tested. We can see the player getting for the push there. Nice, good cover from TZ. And one of the second player is down from LD, leaving just two guys. You can see TZ there with the DBS. Gets Keith, and he has been tested immediately, leaving just one guy remaining from their team, and that is Muller Kim. I was about to change my POV and see it from a higher view, but it seems like just like that they have taken down the second team here in Paradise Resort. Koswende just holding in boot camp. They do not want to expose themselves. But the AP team here, AP Wamagui and his teammates, are now finally moving. They were holding the same location for quite some time, but now they are finally moving and things are about to change here. Let's see. So even for AP team, they just passed by Paradise Resort, but they chose not to engage. You can see AP ranks and his teammate right next to the drop looting it up, and they need to get also a push happening. They do not have any points on their end in terms of elimination points, but they're almost encountering the AP team that is right in front of them. That is AP Jum and the two AP Wamaguis. They had them coming right next to them. They stopped, and we can see finally they're encountering good damage there from ranks. He doesn't want to engage. The teammate there fast and furious, they're leaving the place. Jum and his teammate are coming. They are not letting these guys slide. Unfortunately for both teams, they both hit trees, and now they have to engage in a fight. They are forced to do so. Ranks are getting some damage there on AP Jum as they pass. You can just scope in and try and fire there, but they have passed and stopped right in front of them. Wamagui coming the push. Hitler right in front of him. 6 scope is cool. What is happening here? Nice. He changed to a gun he can manage. That is the UMP. Gets a knockdown. Hitler. AP ranks right behind him. Let's see what his plan is, because the people from AP Jum and Wamagui are getting closer to him. He was trying to retreat, but then Wamagui spots him and stops him right on his track. GG's. We have now just 3 teams remaining. Kaswende there, a solo. GST in Paradise Resort, and you can see the AP teams will be also be going towards that side. Kaswende is also going towards where we have everyone else, and we're expecting something to happen right there. Hiyo catches ilikuwa imeweza. Alafu both of them hit trees. Ala, kupanic, sema kupaniki. That is what we call panicking, because immediately they just hit the trees there as they were trying to go fast. That is Hitler and ranks. But looking behind, trying to see where's the enemy team. Are they getting closer? That did make them encounter the fight here, the tree, sorry, and then leading to the fight that had them taken back to lobby. Kaswende just trying to find his way to this zone here. You can see Paradise Resort is still occupied by the teammates there. GSTTZ and his teammates are Chippy Chips and Yasir. AP players getting closer. They're flanking around. The vehicle, of course, has been hard. If you're using a vehicle, it is always going to be hard. AP Wamagui and AP Jum just passing by. Let's see how this is going to work out. So Just one of the noted players just decided to go there in the chat and salute their retired for doing a wipe on his team. So yeah, it was quite impressive. He did take down a whole team as a solo. So GG's to you, retired for that. Having 3 teams, the zone is getting smaller. They're of course going to be forced to engage in this fight. So we're going to expect something happening there sooner or later. Let's check one of Lectenda. AP getting closer to Paradise Resort. Kaswende also getting closer, just doing a small flank there without getting spotted. He doesn't want to expose his location. That is totally allowed. I'll check one. AP wamejikaza. They took down a fellow AP team. That's interesting. Sorry, that was a hydrate break. So just checking on the teams here. No one has encountered the other yet, but they are close to each other. The zone might be shifting in the next 20 seconds or so, and they'll be forced to engage in a fight right in front of where we have the AP team. We can see Kaswende just getting closer to these teams. Okay, let's just wait. We need to be patient. So we need to be patient before these teams can encounter each other. But Kaswende is definitely getting closer. You can see him just going towards where we have the players from AP and where AP team is. You can see GST, TZ, Yasir, and Chippy Chips right in Paradise Resort, and the AP team is just outside waiting on them to make a mistake. GST, TZ going outside, trying to scout out the area, trying to see if he's going to spot the players there from AP, but he does not see them yet. Excuse me. But of course he's going to see them sooner or later. I am still wondering what are we going to expect here. You know, the zone is becoming smaller. They're closer to each other. AP is getting forced to come towards the players from GST's team, that is team 2 in Paradise Resort. You can see the zone is going to shift. 25 seconds to go, and they're going to be forced to come towards where we have team 2 and engage in a fight. They do not have any other option other than to just engage. Wacha tungoje. Patience, wakasema patience. Okay, I don't know what patience, kuvumilia, wakasema tuvumilie. Na sisi tuwavumilia. Nimesema patience. Damn it. But we have a knock there. One of the players from AP, that is Prince, has been knocked, and they need to get a revive, or the zone might be the thing that is going to take them back to lobby. Kaswende right behind them. AP Wamagui just got their flanking there with on the left side. He needs to go towards the zone as well, but let's give it time. Kaswende going towards where we have the knock there on AP team. DBS in the hand. DBS a very dangerous scan, and you can see the damage there as they try to revive. AP Jum puts his knocked teammate in the vehicle, and immediately they go towards the zone. That is also a working strategy because he saved him, but unfortunately Prince has been fasted because he was already knocked. Trying to make it to the zone might be hard. You can see the players there from Entity and his teammates are making it hard for them to make it to zone. Jum gets knocked. AP Wamagui gets knocked by Kaswende. Kaswende trying to make it to the zone has been spot right there by Yasir, leaving just one guy, Wamagui, and just like that, Team 2 gets their second win. That is Entity and his teammates bagging 14 eliminations. GG's to you guys. Second, you have AP with 2. Third, SRV1 4AP05 LD06 BLNK Hakai 5. 7 Dice 0 8 No Hate and Estimates 0. Going a lot for tonight's second game, that is Yasir getting 7 defeats, best companion with 1 rescue. We have Murage is better. And then finisher with the final elimination, we have Entity Chippy Chips. Well, that is it for game number 2. Congratulations to you, Chippy Chips, and your teammates for getting a win on that game. We have now just 3 games to go and we can call it a night. Do not go anywhere. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB.
I'm going on. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, rain won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going on. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it starve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, rain won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion. don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it starve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion,
Guy, you mean to tell me I have been talking all that while with my microphone being off? Hey! All right, just to recap what I've said, welcome to the third game. That is a Rangel flight path is coming from Fear Repair all the way to shooting range, and we already have teams that have landed together. That is AP and LD. They have landed together in Severny. I can see Yasir saying sniper is the gun. Yes, it is. We have seen you using that gun in Sunhawk. You have used it very, very well. So good stuff on that. Hoping to see more of that in the games that are coming up. That is game 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 games tonight, and this is the third game. You can see the AP team getting closer. AP team to get the cover on his teammate. LD Keith is low. He's getting pushed. Jum, okay, his teammate Wamagui, one of the Wamaguis, is close to Keith, and we can see a push there. Mine is an FPP. It's about to be a good fight there. Keith is low. I don't think he has enough meds, but they're looking for him. They're trying to see if they can spot him. Keith is not moving a muscle. He's not going to expose his position, but you can see his hands. Oh, Wamagui did not see that. You can see Keith's hands. LD Vansky getting closer, trying to distract here. Wamagui coming for the push there. Beautiful spray from Wamagui, nice reflex. He is low, and we have our fast luck getting Vansky. Almost taking him back to lobby. Pad rejects the party. We have a knock there. Keith comes from the room that he was holding, gets his knock on Wamagui, and is trying to get a thrust up in there. Jum should probably try and get him cover on his teammates. holding the S12K. Easy's out to play. Padre trying to get some damage on Jim. They missed for the first few shots. Actually, they missed almost all the shots. Padre and his teammates, beautiful. AP Jim takes down the last two players from LD. That was supposed to be an easy wipe for LD because they had the upper hand, but I don't understand what just happened there. But it happens. It's okay. Let's look around. Sorry, hapo kidogo sauti imetaka kupotea. But Stewie just left where we had SRV Bot King and his teammates there in a query. He's now looking at them, trying to see if he can maybe get engaged and get some knocks happening there. Bot King is right in front of him there in the garage, trying to get a vehicle. So we'll still have a fight happening here. Let's wait on it. Okay, let's see how this is going to play out. Stewie still taking his time. The players from Team 2 seem to be going closer to where we have Team 10 players there. Let's just check the POV because Murage is better. There's a team coming close to them. That is GST TZ and his teammates. You can see TZ getting close. Let's look at TZ. Oh. He tries to heal up there. He almost exposed himself. So that's interesting. But then they did not hear him. Or they should have, because this is a baggy. Good earphones is all you need to hear when people are getting close to you. You can see RW there getting a push happening and Nade is getting cooked. Do you have a Kobe or no praise? Okay, kidogo earphones, criminal, kidogo earphones, hapana bwana. We just had the guy there right above you on the roof there. Yes, in trying to pop a nade, Murage is better, is down. Criminal goes for the push there on no praise 254, and that team has been wiped out. Just like that. GG's to you guys. SRV Bot King and his teammates have gone farther away from where we had Stewie, who was scoping them out. But where they're going right now, they might just encounter GST players, GST and Chippy Chips. They might encounter them, but they won't, because they have not gone towards their side. But looking at the other AP team, that is Ranks, Itachi and Hitler, Ines, Naya, Poliana, they're the only ones here. There's no one around them. AP took their fight there on the players from LD, taking them back to lobby. So Sevarni is safe for them as of now, so nothing is going to happen there yet. Stewie moving around with his vehicle. Okay, BLNK Hakai. Seemed the two have joined as a duo together with Retired. We had Retired getting a wipe on the previous game, but Achatone can't find the same thing in this game. He might surprise us for doing it again, you know. But let's see. Let's see how it plays out. Let's go. Bot King and his teammates moving now the vehicle. I don't know if they're going towards where we have the players from GST. No, they're not, but Stewie is right in front of them. Let's check on this. Stewie is still around. He's not that close, but he's farther away a little bit. He's on the other side of the hill. Oh, he made it to a compound. Okay. That's okay. GG's. They're not going to see him now because he's holding a compound. It might take some time before they spot him. Let's look at Team 2. Change my position a minute. I'm back, and we can see Team 6 just close to where we have Team 2, that is Team TZ there with the first knock, getting SRB Bot King. Yasir just in front of them, getting another knock on one of the players, and leaving one guy again. Kaswende being the only one remaining from his team. This, I think, is the second time we have seen that happening. We saw that before. We saw that in Sunhawk. We saw Kaswende being the last one remaining from his team. He spots a Chippy Chips, goes to the people. Nicely fired the cover there from GSTTZ, and just like that, the players from SRV Bot King's team have been taken back to lobby. AP Wamagui coming from Severny are still getting a wide flank. They might just land in Isnaya Poliana, depends on how they move, but they may be going closer to where we have the players there from AP team. Let's go. AP Wamagui. I'm yet to see anything happening here. If you see me quiet, I'm trying to see. Nothing is going to happen here, because when you look at the players from AP, they are quite far from each other. Stewie here is still moving around with his vehicle. He's avoiding as many fights as possible. 5 teams remaining. The zone is still big. It's going to take some time before these people encounter each other. So, let me see. Okay, all good now. Let's check on every other team right now. BLNK and his teammate leaving Yesnaya Poliana. There's a team right there, but they changed their location. GST player TZ just moving around with the vehicle. AP Ranks and his teammate are quite far from everyone else, and they need to find out where they're going to be before this zone closes. They need to secure a compound before anything happens. All good. All good. So we are yet to see what is going to happen. The zone is changing. People are close to each other. Stewie might encounter the players there from RW. They're coming towards the bridge, and he's holding the upper part of the bridge. So of course he might encounter them. Is this the upper part yet, or he changed his position? Oh, he did. He just went to the compound that is next to the bridge there. So of course nothing is going to happen there yet. You can see BLNK Hakai and his teammate just moving around the vehicle, almost getting closer to where we have the team 2 players. So we might see something there also. Just running. What is going to happen? People are just spread out in the map. At a stream snipers are always catch up. Oh yeah, stream snipers. Don't worry. They will stream snipe your way to reach. Don't you worry. We need to wait. We are just going to wait, guys. If you're watching the live stream, nisalimie hata kidogo, you know. Changamuke, nijulie hali, mimi nikujulie hali, how you doing today? Kama ujaulizwa leo ulikuwa na siku inakaaje, I can ask you how was your day. You get it? As we wait for the players to encounter each other, because the zone is shifting, people are not close to each other yet, so it might just take some time before we can actually see anything happening here. So patience kidogo, patience. Team 5 here, team 4. I have nothing to say for now. Oh, actually I do. When these games end, you can come join the Kenya PUBG Mobile Leagues games. You can train more with your team, become more prepared for these Kuer games, and yeah, boost your scores as a team. Might be a really good thing to use as your training ground to maybe increase your experience in the competitive scene of PUBG Mobile. If you want to know more about that, just check on the PUBG Mobile Kenya Instagram page. It's PUBG M Kenya. Just go ahead and check on it and see how you can join us and practice more. You can be more, you know, challenging, you know. But yeah, let's wait and see. Teams are now getting closer to each other because the zone is becoming smaller. You can see how team 2 has spread out throughout the game, trying to find the teams around the game, but they're not spotting them yet. So it's going to take some time before they actually do encounter each other. People are basically holding places. Hakuna mtu amesimama, kila mtu anasonga na gari. That's interesting. Let's look at Stewie. Sorry, Stewie is the only one who's not moving around with the vehicle. BLNK Hakai and his teammates are also stagnated now. They're not moving. You can see team 2 players here getting closer to where we have BLNK Hakai and his teammates. I don't know if they're going to spot each other, but let's just look at TZ's plan here. Is he going to go towards where we have the players? Is he going to go towards where we have the players from BLNK? Because he just passed by, and this is where they are as of now. I don't know if they had him or if they exposed themselves, but yes, they should probably just tap where TZ is, just to have him joining them. BL retired does get some spray happening there. Spotting TZ, we have sprays there. Do we have anything that is going to happen? Excuse me. So TZ now is aware that there's a team there, and they're definitely going to go for that push. Looking at Stewie, I can see it's as if he's okay, he's not moving, so yeah, that's going to take some time before he encounters anyone. Looking at Yasir and his teammates, they need to go closer to their teammates to engage in that fight. AP players from team 5 are also getting closer to the zone. AP runs and his teammate Hitler are not pushing anyone at this point. They're taking the sweet time before anything can happen. So let's see how this is going to pan out, and we're going to probably have some nice fight happening. Okay, the players there from RW are getting closer. TZ trying to get a spray happening there. Right above them, they have the AP team. AP Wamagui gets knocked there by TZ. They can easily steal this kill here as they watch. That is BLNK Hakai and retired, but they do not. And the players from AP tried to get the revive, that they didn't do it, and they have decided to go closer. So here we have team 3 players that is retired in this team at BLNK Hakai. Look at that damage, because AP Wamagui is really low. They're almost getting a knock here. If they can continue spraying, that would have been a beautiful beautiful knock here. BLNK Hakai and Retired are still patiently holding the same compound. We have one of the AP players right above TZ, that is Prince, and TZ taking a vehicle. TZ should have gotten that knock. He was literally right in front of him, and you can see TZ has decided to go for that push because the teammates have finally arrived. The TZ just going directly. Retired outside there. We have seen Retired get a wipe happening before. Let's just see his PV. TZ with the push there, and we have Retired getting the first knock. GG's on that knock. Of course, he's going to go for that fast because the pressure there is really high. His teammate there isn't going to take any. Yashil trying to get a push happening here. Retired is down. Nice knock there from Yasir. Of course, they're going to push him to try to get a fast. BLNK Hakai trying to cover his teammates, and Team 2 have been wiped out by BLNK Hakai's team. So for the first time, they're not the ones getting the winner chicken dinner. AP Ranks and his teammate Hitler are far away from the zone. They should probably go towards the zone. That should be the best strategy to do as of now, but it's fine. They probably have their own plans there. AP Wamagui and his teammates were closer to where the fight happened between Retired and his teammates and the players from Team 2. They would have easily third-partied this fight, but they're not that close, but they are definitely going closer. AP Jum Jum is also not that close, but they should really figure out how they're going to get a push happening there on Team 3. Prince there scoping on the players right beneath them. That is BLNK Hakai and Retired. Zone is becoming smaller. 4 teams remaining. We might see something happening here sooner or later from this team. Nina kuplomisi sitaku hableki kasioki wa mitumba. Aya, who's the Kasioki? Ewe Kasioki. The stream snipers are the Kasiokis. Kasiokis of mitumba. I am just going to wait even more because hapa hakuna la kufanya other than kungojea watu wapatane. Of course, game 4 has been taken back slowly. Can now join because as I noticed a lot of people take their sweet time before they join rooms. You're given 15 minutes down the line, you do not still join the room, and you'll say it started fast. How? I don't understand. But you can see that the 4 teams here are quite close to each other, still getting closer to BLNK Hakai and his teammate Retired. He does not engage. He literally avoids them like the plague. Steve jamani. Let's see. Nina kuplomisi sitaku hableki kasioki wami jo nikupende So Team 3, BLNK Hakai and Retired, changed their position. We have Stewie right next to them. They're not going to engage with him right now because Stewie has not exposed his position to anyone else yet. AP Wamagui holding the tunnel here, but the zone is shifting. The people need to figure out where they want to go. AP Ranks and AP Hitler taking their time. Before they make it to the zone, they don't even have a means of transport to move around the map. So pia hapo kidogo tutangoja. But ni sawa sawa. Hatuna otherwise. Yote ni sawa. Kukiona shawa. Stop it. We have the push there. Retired getting steamy. BLNK Hakai. Retired gets another knock. AP Wamagui is down. A nice knock there. Retired having to be the last one remaining from his teammates to find a way to survive it. And also get the revive on his knocked teammate, that is BLNK Hakai. But so far, 2 players from AP have been knocked. There were only 3 players remaining from AP. You can see Ranks and his teammate getting closer, but they are the remaining teammates from the other AP team is not joining their teammates anytime soon because AP Prince has decided to completely retreat and avoid this fight at all costs. Looking at AP Ranks here and his teammates, they're also just snaking, trying to get closer to where we have the other AP teams that have already been knocked. Retired and BLNK Hakai finally gotten the revive, and they'll be able to get their thirst there. But what is happening here is that Prince has decided to get another wide, very wide flank too wide. But it's okay. Probably the winner chicken dinner is what the teammates want from him as of now, and he's going to work towards him. BLNK Hakai retired is passing by the AP. It seems that are just here snaking, trying to make it to the zone. They do not spot them. They're trying to scout and see if they're going to see the other players from AP. But now, since Itachi and his teammates have no means of transport, they will have to just kaza and make it to the zone before the zone damages them enough. Probably in stage 4, we're just moving out to stage 5. As soon as the zone closes, the damage is going to become intense. BLNK Kai and his teammates are still scouting around with AP Prince, AP Wamaguri, and the other Nox teammate have already been taken back to lobby by the zone. And now AP Ranks and his teammate need to go towards the zone. Will they make it? I'm not sure. The zone is becoming intense. It is almost moving in a few, so they need to heal up before the zone takes them down. Ninakupromisi sitakuhapleki kasiukiwani tumbanjo nikupende. Which that wipe was whose fault from my team? Chiefs ayasi wanafanya emote nikiscout. Bu waulize mbona wanafanya emote man. Ask them bana. Our value skills zako man. Our value unataka wina man. Hawataki ushinde bwana. Chomea mtu wala. AP teammates are trying to make it to the zone just outside right in front of where we have retired and his teammates. You can see Hitler there just beneath them there with the teammates. AP Prince right above them. AP Prince can easily spot these guys because retired and BLNK Hakai are healing up right in front of him. And he can just, expose yourself a little bit. No. Yani chungulia kidogo uone wanafanya nini, but with less than 30 seconds remaining before people can move to the next zone. The players from AP, that is Hitler and his teammates, need to get closer to the zone. Otherwise, BLNK Hakai and Retired might just make it hard for them to make it to the zone. So let's wait and see. 2 Gilisut players. Hawana haraka kabisa. Wanajibamba tu. Taking their sweet time. Hamna pressure. Oh, okay. Big shout out to BLNK Hakai. I hear he has improved from last season. Good stuff there. Thank you for the shout out. That's really actually nice of you. It's good for players Kuinuana Ju. And TZ acknowledging that BLNK Hakai has improved. That's a really good thing that we like to hear and see from time to time. Positive gaming environments for all gamers. AP players are now making it to the zone because BLNK Hakai and his teammates have changed their position. Now they have the gap there to make it to zone. You can see them trying to scope out there to maybe get some snipes happening. Zone is moving in the next 5 seconds and they need to figure out where they're going to go as of now. Mumesema tizi anawa blame. Ataki amesema si yeye ni nyinyi. It's okay. Zona shifted, going to the player there from AP, the only one who was remaining from AP's Jum teams, that is Prince, and he's the only one remaining, and the zone did favor him. BLNK Hakai and Retired is scouting around the vehicle here, looking for the last players. They cannot spot them because they're not moving at all, sorry. They're just maintaining places. Spotted fast up there in the vehicle. Retired just moving around, about to do a second roundabout and go to the same place because they got their first knock there and they want to go back. You can see AP Prince right above them. They do not know he's there yet, but he's just snaking, Oh, they did spot him. They have spotted AP Prince. They're going for that push again. Retired just getting closer with his teammate. The revive has taken place. He is up. Retired gets out of the vehicle, tries to get the knock there again. Does not happen because the player has already been revived. Let's go into cover. We have a Kai. They're getting another knock. Itachi is low. They need to cook up a nade. We see a nade getting cooked. He exposes himself while cooking up that nade, but let's see if it works out. It does not, because it lands on the tree there. But we have Akai getting a push there. Molly, beautiful Molly there from Retired, getting a knock on Itachi. He gets fired from the back there from Hitler, who's basically watching this fight as it happens. Also for AP Prince is the one watching also from right above, has not encountered or rather engaged in a fight as of now. Retired Nai Haku Ahmed reload. He tried to get some damage on Prince, but since he hadn't reloaded, that did cost him, and Hitler getting the last kill there on AP Prince. This is just two players, a 1v1 Retired versus AP Hitler. Who is the best 1v1 master here? He gets spotted. Hitler tries to move. He was just trying to see what he can do here to maybe get Retired, but that doesn't work out. He goes for the push again. Retired waiting on Hitler to make a mistake, expose himself. MG3 in the hand. Isigan unaweza diwachilia tu hivyo ovyo, because ikikupata you will regret it. You will regret it. Competitive is not for the weak. But let's see, AP Hitler right in front of where we have Retired there. Oh, we're going to wait. Zone is moving in the next 40 seconds less. And AP Hitler has been forced to expose himself, and Retired with the MG3 gets the last kill there on the player from AP. And finally, BLNK Hakai and his teammate Retired get a winner chicken dinner, bagging 9 eliminations. GG's coming in second. You have AP with 2 eliminations, third AP with 4, fourth Stewie with 1, 5 GST and his teammates 6. 6 you have Kaswende and his teammate 0, 7 and no Praise and his teammate 0, and then 8 we have LD with 0 eliminations. Going all out with 60 feats, we have Retired there, best companion with 1 rescue. We have Retired, and then finisher with the final elimination. We have Retired. Well, GG's to you guys. We have 2 more games to go. The game for room 4 has already been opened, so I'll be seeing you guys in a few. Do not go anywhere. BRB.
You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Counting stars, get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it starve. Now you wanna see me fall.
Okay, welcome back to game number 4. We are in game 4 out of 5. We have 5 games to go tonight. Game 4 being Sunhawk. We have seen for the first time BLNK Hakai and retired. Are the ones that got the chicken dinner for the previous game that just ended a few minutes ago in Erangel. And we have, of course, Team 2 landing in Paradise Resort. Looking around, we can see in Camp Bravo, Kasonde's team going right there. AP players, going towards, I think that's Lakawi, SRB Dice and his teammates in Kampong, Camp Charlie and his teammates, that is AP and his teammates in Camp Charlie, and we have LD going to Camp Alpha. I believe that's Camp Alpha around here. Yes, it is Camp Alpha. We're not going to see any early fights because everyone has landed far away from each other, and that is totally okay. We're just going to wait out and see, are we going to see any fights happening sooner or later. Otherwise, come up kwenye live stream, make sure you have liked the live, shared the live stream, linked, and subscribed to the Kenya University Esports Ranking Games YouTube channel. Lakini kuna team hapa fulani na stream snipe mbaya sana. Mko kazi amjui jokes, ndio? Anyway, do what you gotta do to get your gems that convert to UC. RP iko karibu kuisha, so RP mpya ikikuja isikupite. Changamkia vibaya sana. Let's see kama kutakuwa na anyone. No, we won't have any fight. Why does team 10 look like wako kwa maji? Watch and spectate. Yeah, wako kwa maji. Ni kama walikuwa wamedisconnect ndio wamerudi sahi. Tuangalie AP hapa. Kuna mtu atakuja aseme kwa group kuna team ilienda kudrown huko nje. But why, guys? Why are they disconnected? But ni sawa, they're in Camp Bravo, so let's just wait it out. Hapa hakuna otherwise, no. We just have to wait out and see when are they going to encounter each other. No, because watu wako karibu na zone is about to shift. Let me see. Someone just requested Miramar for the last game. Let me tell the host to put for you guys Miramar. A minute. Sawa. So mtaika Miramar. So niseme wame requests. Second. Sawa, nimesema. So mkikaa Miramar, the zone will be quite fast just to accommodate with how slow the games are. Oh, the advanced rooms are over. Okay. So. Okay, yes, we'll see what we can do. So the zone is now shifting. We are going to stage 2 of the zone. It's becoming smaller. It's going to become even more damaging, especially for the teams that are outside the zone as of now. We yet to see any fight happening. So Tongojia tena patiently, like I said, watu watu wamekuwa tu wakilani vile wanajisikia mbali sana, just to avoid fights. This being the last games that are going to determine the team that is winning and is going to get the free gems. A lot of people are just playing it safe to gather as many points as possible, which is fine. That is exactly what competitive gaming is about. People taking their time. You don't have to be in a hurry. You don't have to expose yourself to early fights and then losing the fights too early. It doesn't. It's really not that necessary to do that. You can just be patient about how you're playing the game. Inside we got the spotted the APT beautiful spray, but we are yet to see a knock happening there. He reloads, gets the spray going on again, but he does not get a knock there. If only the teammates were closer, then probably they would have had a knock there. Just a good amount of sprays from at least 2 people, 2 or 3 from the same team. That vehicle would have been completely destroyed, and we'd have people there taken back to lobby. That is the AP team. Excuse me, but ni sawa, watapatana mbele. The zone is moving fast. It's an advanced room card, so people need to be shifting as fast as possible. Just here where we can see here a player, that is Melody. There's a team right next to him, that is LD. They're close to him. We might see a fight happening there sooner or later. Looking at RW and his teammate, that is Criminal Yasser and TZ. We might also have a fight happening there. AP players here just going closer to where we have the team 2, but because the vehicle is ruined, they didn't want to expose themselves. It seems like AP Wamagu is disconnected and they cannot get him. KYOX is finally back in the game. Kijana alikuwa amepotea. This is a good player, lakini alikuwa missing, man. But karibu sana, the Mans is around. Yeah. I'm going to ask for the settings for the rooms. Thanks, babe. Thank you. So once this game ends, I'm going to call him. Then I'm going to see how I'm going to get the rooms details, how to open the advanced, like the setting. Yeah. So let's just have a quick look what is happening here. The zone is about to shift. KYOX has the Kaswende team right in front of him. That is SRV Bot King and his teammates. And I wouldn't be surprised. This could go either way. SRV Bot King and his team could take out KYOX and his teammate, or KYOX and his teammates will take out the players here. That is Bot King and his teammate Kaswende together with Melody. But let's not speculate yet. Let's just give it time. AP team is just right next to where we have the TZ's teammates. They're close to each other, so we really have something happening there. Sooner or later, LD just waiting on people to cross the bridge here, and the people that are going to cross is team 2, where we have Yasser, TZ and his teammates. That is where they're going to cross, and they're going to be closer to the LD team that is patiently waiting for them to cross to go towards them. So hapo kidogo mambo yatachemka, mambo yatakuwa crazy. But let's see. Team 2 gets closer. They're just about the edge of the zone. The zone is almost shifting again. AP and his teammates are also getting closer. Wapi Hitler na Ranks? Oh, they're in the game. Yeah, Hitler and Ranks are playing a very patient game. Hawana haraka, hawapush ovyo ovyo. They're just taking their sweet time, by the way, and encountering teams at the end of the game. Wamesema hawataki maneno ya kujiexpose ovyo ovyo, so ni sawa. Hatutakuuliza. Let's just let them have it, okay? But they have to get closer to people if they need points. Elimination points are very important to increase your rank overall, like all over the leaderboard. So it's quite important to get at least a couple of kills for your team if you're playing any competitive game. Padri. Yes, you're right in front of him. They're going closer to team 2. LD. Interesting team, by the way. Mi nimewaona leo, sidanganyi. And what makes me happy is seeing new teams. So, karibuni sana LD. Okay, Pubg goes for the push. Yasir is all not remaining for his team. Okay, he can hear them. Will we have Yasir getting a wipe like we so retired, wiping out the LD team? Or will the LD team take down Yasir? Let's see how this plays out for them. RW Criminal gets knocked there by Keith. Padri is damaged. Keith gets knocked by TZ. Yasir is still right in front of them here. Let's look at him. Yasir getting pushed. MG3 in hand. He gets a knock there on Padri. Of course, he's going to take him back to lobby. Keith was already knocked. He's just right here. Let's see here. Vansky is also down, taken by the zone. Keith is down. That leaves only one person. That is Muller Kim. He's the only one remaining from his team. Esports Yasir tries to get some damage there on Yasir, but unfortunately does not get a knock. The zone is shifting. We're going to stage 5. They need to be alert here. RW players are getting pushed there. TZ Sports, Muller Kim coming closer, and TZ stops him before he can get any step closer. So GG's to you, TZ. AP Prince here. 2 players remaining from AP team. That is Wamagui's Prince and Jumjum. They have just 2 players remaining. One Wamagui and one player AP Prince. They are the only ones remaining from their team. You can see team 4 here having AP close to them, so that's good. Let's see. No press 254. Let's look at him. 1 second. Nakwambia leo kuna joto. Leo kuna joto jingi. But let's just have a look at what is going to happen here. Now that the zone has become smaller, people are getting forced to get close to each other. You can see Kaswende and his teammates almost encountering teammates, but then SRV Bot King with the spray there. Ranks is damaged. Hitler is also right next to him. They're getting sprayed there by Kaswende. Ranks trying to get the healing happening here. Nades are getting cooked. Do we have a Kobe? Now that is going to fall. Oh, it's a Kobe Kaswende. Hitler is low. There's a push happening there with Bot King. Hitler with the drop shot. Fast enough there on Bot King. He tries to get the fast there. He does, but then Kaswende spots him. Gets another knock, leaving just one person, and that is no press. No, 2 actually, no press. And Itachi. Let's see how this works out. Light. PS. So team 4 AP have been able to survive that fight against SRV team, and now 4 teams remain. KYOX and his teammate Yasir and his teammates AP. 2 AP teams are still around. Zone is about to shift in the next 40 seconds, and they need to get moving. We need to see what is going to change here sooner or later. SRV dice. Right in front of them has been spotted by AP Prince. That's quite some late spray. That's too late to get a spray happening there on your enemy team. Especially if you've seen them, the best thing to do is once you see your enemy, you have to engage immediately. Sorry. So we have KYOX there getting knocked. Oh, Wow, Dice. Dice gets the last player there from AP. And just like that, we have two teams remaining. That is KYOX's team versus team 2. They have taken a winner chicken dinner twice. I don't know if they're going to still get another chicken dinner with last game for Sunhawk. Not the last game, really. We have one more game to go. But this is game 4, and that is Sunhawk. Excuse me, will we have team 2 getting the win, or will we have KYOX and Dice doing what they do best, and that is dominating a map just as a duo? Looking at the RW player Criminal coming closer. Yes, he is also around. GSTTZ with the flank, getting a knock there on KYOX. They have been surrounded. SRV Dice now has to do a sort of a wipe here for his team to survive. He goes for the revive on KYOX, but you can see Yasir trying to cook up a nade. Criminal getting closer. Yasir with a shot at the sniper, sorry, at hand. Criminal is done. Beautiful fight there from SRV Dice. He is really low. Yasir gets close of the MG3. Dice should be healing up, or else they are done for. And just like that, because of the flank coming from team 2, they have gotten their third winner chicken dinner, getting 9 eliminations. Second, you have KYOX's team with 2 eliminations. Third, AP with 2. Fourth, AP again with 0. 5, we have SRV's team with 1. 6, we have LD with 0 eliminations, going all out with 5 defeats. We have GSTTZ, best companion with 2 rescue. No press 254, and then finisher with the final elimination. We have GSTTZ. Well, let me open the last room. That is game 5. It is going to be Miramar as per someone's request. Just for the last game of tonight, that is what I'm going to be getting you. Thank you. If I say no, thanks, babe. Yeah, thanks for the UC. So let me just get you guys the room, and then we can play our last game. BRB.
Just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oh, going into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oh, going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion.
Okay, welcome back to the last game of the night. Kenya University Esports Ranking PUBG Mobile category. We are in the last game of the night. We have played exactly 5 games tonight. Looking at the flight path coming from Mill to Power all the way to hospital. We have teams, of course, exiting. Some teams are asking people to come towards the usual landing spots so that we can have hot drops. But then again, there's some people who like the slow game so that they can gather as much points as possible for their team. Remember, there are some gems on the line, but they change they are carry fast gems. For those who don't understand, naweza kuwa naongea haraka na maybe nimekupita. So there are some people who are really working towards getting those gems, carry fast gems that convert to PUBG Mobile UC. And these UCs are basically going to be used to buy your RP, buy materials, send your girlfriend or boyfriend PUBG Mobile popularity. You get it. But yeah, looking at people, it seems like people are already landing chinky. We have a team there in school. LD are still landing, trying to find where they're going to land. AP players are still in the air. They have not landed yet. They're going all the way to Zaki. I amplified the the settings for the advanced room cards so that some people also kunale bado wanasema it's quite late, they need some time to rest up, so that's why I had to amplify also the settings. So for people like AP, Wamagui and Prince landing this far, this might not be the best thing for them to do, seeing how fast the zone is already moving and even some people have not yet landed. So I'd advise them to just land somewhere in the zone and then loot up and move. This is just to accommodate you guys, plus we only have 6 teams in the game, which is totally fine. I understand Konalo Ashalala, it's very late for them, and I do not blame them. Looking at team 6 here, Kaswende, there's a team just right next to him in Georgetown. That is AP players, that is Itachi, ranks No Press 254 and Itachi. They're all together here in Georgetown. And we have TYC Butcher, his teammate Belenke Hakayan retired. They have landed in school. And then we have their Yasir TZ Criminal Chippy Chips in Port Chinky. And then you have the LD team landing in closer to Fieri Pierre. They're just looting up slowly, but the zone is going to be a little bit fast, guys. I have to tell you that. So just make sure you move to the zone on time. Otherwise, the damage is quite high, and same to the movement of the zone. So some of you, if you're not careful, you might just end up losing some of your teammates to the zone. So be careful about that, okay? But let's wait and see how this is going to play out. Zone is shifting. We are yet to have any fast fight happening, because when they're getting closer to where we have the AP team here in Georgetown. Goes for the push there, gets some not just a knock, but he gets to actually hit the creator that hit that was in. Doesn't get to knock him yet, but you can see the shotgun is out also. K is out to play, trying to get some damage there. Itachi doing a nice amount of damage on him there. They're trying to push, and Itachi takes down Kaswende, first player to be taken back to lobby. That is none other than Kaswende. Just looking there, we can see AP, Omamagui, and his teammates have finally decided to go towards a safer place of the zone. That is a good thing to do. You can see how their health is going down. They landed far away, and the damage they got from the zone and from the bike they're driving. They have to be careful, or else the same bike is the thing that is going to take them back to lobby. So they have to be quite careful about that. Seeing every other team, the AP team is getting closer to the zone. I also amped the loot, so it should be a lot in the game. Even when they loot here, they should be able to get some meds that they can use to heal up, some guns to fight with. A lot of things will be available for them if they just loot peacefully here. But the damage from the zone might be a little bit too much. Okay, AP players there, Itachi ranks, no press 254, Hitler. They're trying to make it the zone. They luckily did. And on the left there, they have a team. They're the AP team, so they have to be careful about that. You can see LD players in Fear Repair just looting up safely here near the bridge. And we have a team getting closer to them. That is GST TZ and his teammates RW Criminal are just scouting around. Let's look at Yasin here. They have not moved the Criminal. Okay, Criminal is doing some scouting for his team, so I'm guessing he's a scout for his team. Let's see. LD Keith getting spotted there by Criminal. Will you have a knock there? Criminal is alone. He went this whole way alone. So if anything happens to him, the teammates are not close enough to get a revive. But probably he's going to give us a wipe. So tusimwanda estimate. Let's give him some time. No. Tusiseme ni nubu bwana. No. We have a push there. RW Criminal goes towards where we have LDK, who was already retreated, has gone back to his teammates. He doesn't want to engage in that fight as a solo. Probably the best thing to do. Unlike Criminal choosing to do this fight alone, but we can see the teammates there, TZ, are getting closer. They're just coming by with their vehicle. Let's see if this is going to work out. Is it going to work out? Criminali. Are you El Criminal? I don't know if that's going to work out for him, but okay. LD Vansky getting knocked there. I was changing my view, and then I ended up going towards that side. But let's see what is happening here, because one of their teammates, Vansky, is already down, has been knocked and casted immediately. Keith just waiting patiently in the vehicle there. I don't think they're aware he is there. Hadley getting hit for Criminal. Good damage from Hadley. He is alone, and Criminal gets that knock. If the teammate there was close to him, that is like Keith, then probably he would have helped him with that fight. But he's not moving a muscle, because if he does move a muscle, he'll be spotted there by Team 2 and taken back to lobby immediately. But let's see if they're going to spot him. Let's see how many minutes it's going to take them before they spot him. or rather before they look at the live. But Chippy Chips sports kit in the vehicle there, and the last player from LD has been taken back to lobby. We can see a team getting closer to where we have the players from RW, that is retired, and his teammates are getting closer. We need to see a push happening here sooner or later. AP players at Hitler, Hitachi ranks, and No Press 254 are getting closer to where we have other teams. So probably we are going to have a fight happening here. We left the other AP team have been sort of lootless, but they seem to have looted up. They have healed up. Wamagu is good. AP Prince on the other hand has also looted up, but they are not having any meds yet, so they should probably continue looting around. Otherwise they might have a hard time engaging in fights without any meds. Oh wow, RW Criminal just knocked himself. Let's see. GST is spotted there by AP ranks. Why did AP ranks fire while open? Okay, he has a room there to change his location, that is totally okay. But then TZ exits his vehicle and he spots him, gets a good amount of spray there on ranks as he changes his location. The bag is damaged. Beautiful spray from TZ. We have our fast knock there. AP ranks has been knocked. That is good, and immediately they are going for that push. But the AP teammates are not even that close. That means ranks might not get revived or even receive any cover fire from his teammates because they're really far from him. And there's a team right behind their teammates. They're chasing them behind. Probably we're going to have a fight happening there sooner or later from team 4. Let's see how this is going to work out. You can see the players there from BLNK Hakai's team are getting closer. The damage there on Hitler. We're going to have a car chase this time round with Fast and Furious, but no one has hit the trees. No one has landed the wrong place. But we can see they're not losing any hope. Ranks has been touched potentially. As you can see, Hitler, someone finally hit something. They hit a rock, and Butcher immediately gets a knock on AP Hitler. And of course, that's going to be an immediate thrust. The player there retired. Going closer, they have Itachi down, getting up for BLNK Hakai. What is happening here? AP players are losing their teammates quite fast, leaving just one person, that is No Press 254. I don't think he's going to engage in a fight, seeing that he knows now he's a solo, and the first reflex once you become a solo is just to evade the fight as much as you can, and that is exactly what is happening right now. Checking around, nothing is happening yet. No Press is still alone. We have a team just passing by, 2 teams actually in the vehicle closer to him, and we have there a team right behind him engaging in a fight. Retired getting spotted there. RW Criminal, beautiful spray. Look at that spray. He does not get a knock on Retired, unfortunately. I thought he was going to get that knock, but he doesn't. Sorry, my cat is here disturbing me. So RW Criminal goes for that push there on Retired. He doesn't know where he went to, but if he sees the vehicle, he can spot that he went there. Then they have tried to get him knocked there. Criminal getting damaged. Beautiful spray from Retired. He has to reload that gun before engaging in any more sprays. Criminal is low. He goes beneath that heal there, might just get him knocked, but TYC Butcher has been spotted, knocked and thirsted immediately. BLNK Hakai is also down. Retired being the last one remaining from their team 9 here. Has a lot to do because he is just but a solo. He immediately goes for that push on RW Criminal. Kwani ni must. Inapanda hadi 634 mbona. Retired just passing by one of the AP players. He doesn't engage, okay. So people are now moving around. The zone is becoming smaller. We're in stage 3, headed to stage 4. It's about to become even more damaging. One of the AP players, the Wamagui, has the players from team 2 surrounding him. He does not stop because he doesn't want to engage. But where will he go to evade a whole team being a duo, AP Wamagui and AP Prince, decide that they are going to hold this ridge right here. Looking at team 2, they seem to have spotted them, but they're not going for that push where they are. As of now, looking at team 9, player retired, just moving around with the vehicle, does not want to engage. As of now, no press, being a solo. He's not even moving. He just stopped at a place. No one knows he's there, so we'll just leave him at that. But let's have a look at GST, TZ, and his teammates and how they're moving around on the map. If you're watching the live stream, just make sure you've liked the live, subscribe to the Kuer YouTube channel, and yes, you can share the live stream link. Even though we're down to the last game, just make sure you support the live by ensuring you have liked the live stream. Retired right above them. Retired. GSTTZ passing by with the vehicle here. We're not going to see anything happening yet because you have to wait for the zone to close again in the next around 50 seconds. But retired they're still scouting. TZ and Yasir retired, still holding the same compound that is just right next to them. AP, not AP, but no press, has to come back to his phone and go back to the zone so that he can get some points for his team. GSTTZ. Let me see. So after these games, this being the last game, I think tomorrow I'll be free most of the day during the morning hours. I'm going to create an actual structure for Kuer, for the PUBG Mobile community that we are going to be constantly using, and the players should be made aware of so that we can be consistent and have good fights happening. Yasir and TZ passing by. Okay, do they spot him? They actually do, and they're going back to get that kill there on No Press 254. No Press gets back right now. What? No Press, Jamani. But Nisawa retired just right there, not engaging at all. You can see AP Prince and his teammate Wamagui moving around. Let's see how this is going to work out for them. Zone is about to shift right there in about 20 seconds or so, right in front of AP Prince. There's a team that is the players from team 2. They have spotted him. Of course, they're going to try and get some damage on him here as he changes his location. But they actually get good damage on the guy. The other teammate, that is AP Prince, is on the left hand side. You can see Criminal just scouting around with the buggy, might encounter Prince. He's again scouting as a solo. We have seen him do this before, but luckily for him, when he calls out on his teammates, you can tell that they do come immediately when there's an enemy team right in front of him. So let's wait and see how this is going to play out. AP Prince just going towards where we have the player there retired. Let's watch this. Nina AP Wamagui gets knocked. Alright, wameanza kupatikana. Haya kapatikana. See you again in January. Of course, see you guys in January. So we have now just 3 teams remaining retired here, just moving around with the buggy, the Mirado, and in front of him there's a player from team 2, that is entity player Chippy Chips, right in front of where we have retired, and retired immediately goes for that push holding the S12K. Chippy Chips is right in front of him, just waiting out patiently. The S12K might just be out to play. The players are getting closer. He gets the push there. He spots Chippy Chips. He gets the fast knock. He needs to get the thrust before the players get closer. Of course he does. That's an immediate thrust on the knock on Chippy Chips, cooking up a nade. No, reloading his guns before he's pushed there by the players. They do get closer. Let's see what Yasir is up to, because I believe I said the best gun is a sniper, but he's using a sniper. He's coming for the push there. Beautiful S12K knock, and he cast him. Retired. Might just be getting another wipe here on team 2, but we have third parties. AP Prince stopping Retired from doing this wipe here. This might just have been a wipe from him, but then AP Prince decides, you know what, hakuna vile utaenjoy hizi kills peke yako. I am here to third party them. AP Prince, they're right on the just beneath them. I might be able to third party this fight. RW Criminal right in front of AP Prince gets spotted. He is down. RW Criminal gets knocked there by AP Prince. GSTTZ trying to get a push here on none other than Retired, the man there with the reflex and the S12K, but he does not see him yet. He's now focused on getting the revive on his knocked teammate, but then Retired did get a flank on the team here. So GG's there, Retired for the IQ. That is basically what is called thinking on your feet. That is what is happening here. So Retired has a team, two teams actually right in front of him. He has a RW Criminal and his team at GSTTZ. Then he has the player there from AP, and that is AP Prince. Spots Criminal and takes him back to lobby. GSTTZ trying to get a push happening here. We have a Kobe getting cooked by TZ. Unfortunately, he has made a Prince there comes the push. And TZ gets AP Prince taking him back to lobby. Now we have a 1v1 there, GSTTZ versus Retired. These are two players, we have seen them showing extraordinary skills throughout the games, and now they're encountering each other for a 1v1. Let's see how this is going to pan out for either of the teams. GSTTZ gets a baggy. I believe he's going to use that to scout around. The zone is about to shift in the next 10 seconds. So if you're not in zone, it might just damage you a lot, taking you back to lobby and giving your opponents an easy winner chicken dinner. Handsome boy is looking nice. I will be. Retired gets spotted, DBS on TZ's hand, and we have S12K on Retired's hand. Nice nade there, both of them equally low. Nice. Two players, same skill. Retired getting a push there when TZ tries to heal up. DBS is out, and just like that, Retired almost wiped out. Got three players from team 2. GG's to you, Retired. If that is not a beautiful player, I don't know what there is to say about Retired, but we are proud of that play, and congratulations to your team for winning the last game of the night. That is game 5, getting 5 eliminations. We have game 2, GST and his teammates getting 9 eliminations. Third, we have AP with 1, 4 AP again with 1, 5 we have LD 0, 6 Kaswende with 0. Going a lot tonight with 4 defeats. We have Yasir, best companion with 1 rescue, Entity Chippy Chips, and finisher with the final elimination, Retired. Well, that is it for Kenya University Esports Ranking Games this season. Excuse me, we have finally come to the end. It has been nothing but a pleasure hosting for you guys. My name is Mitch Gaming. I am actually an esports caster. Feels nice saying that. You can check out my YouTube channel, Mitch Gaming. I do cast other games. You can go and watch them and enjoy them. But I'll be seeing you guys sooner or later with a complete structure for the PUBG Mobile category. Other than that, thank you guys for being amazing players, for joining the rooms and enjoying the games. I'll be seeing you next season. Have a lovely night. Bye.